welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Angela, and today's video is going to be my first ever official PR unboxing for you guys, and I'm going to be unboxing a PR package from Sigma Beauty, and this is actually my second PR box from them, and they reached out to me quite a while ago and asked me to be an affiliate on their beauty team, so this is something that's super exciting to me. I've really been loving their products, and I don't know why I didn't think to do an official unboxing the first time I received a box from them. I'm not sure, but I have really been loving their products and using them very regularly in my everyday makeup routine, so I wanted to share with you guys what I got and give you guys my thoughts on the products that I have used by them so far. But before we get into this unboxing, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I do post new videos every single week, so if you love things all beauty and paranormal, I do post spooky stuff on my channel as well, and I would love for you to join our YouTube family if that is your thing. But with that being said, if you are ready to see what I got in my PR box, then just keep watching. Also, real quick before I forget to mention it, if you do decide you want to try these products, you can use my personal discount code and get 30% off any of the products on their website. It's just Angela S. I will put it somewhere on the screen and also put it in the description below, along with the link to follow. So you'll follow that link to the Sigma website, and then you'll just apply that code at checkout and you will get 30% off. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So this is the PR box. I have been using some of the makeup over the past couple of weeks from the box because I wanted to really try some things out and be able to review some of the stuff for you. So some of it I have used, some of it I haven't. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing, because as you guys can see, they did send me quite a few things. So the first couple things I'm going to go over with you guys that are probably my absolute favorite that I've received from them so far are these 3 different makeup palettes. So I'm actually used all of these on my face today. A lot of the things that I'm going to be unboxing I did use on my face today because I wanted to kind of be able to show you guys what they look like and how they wear. So the first palette I'm going to talk about is the Highlight and Contour palette. First of all, I love their packaging. It's super shiny, super pretty. It's just very attracting and just makes me, if I would have seen this in a store, I probably would have bought it. And I love that it has a lot of different shades. So it has a variety of shades. It has 3 contour shades and 3 highlight shades. The ones that I typically stick to when I am contouring my face are these lighter ones. So I use Faking It and Throw Shade, and I pretty much just kind of mix the colors together a little bit, and that's what I use to contour. I haven't really dabbled in the highlight shades yet, just because they did send me a highlight palette, which I'm going to show you guys next, that I have been obsessed with. I will list all of the products that I talk about below in the description. I will try and find them online and give you guys direct links to those so that you guys can find them easily. Second is the Sigma Blush Cheek Palette, and I love all of these colors. So I have pretty much used all of these in some way. So these are all blushes, I believe. Yeah, it's a cheek palette. So basically, my go-tos in this palette though are Pinkin and Mod Mauve. That's what I used today on my cheek. So it's kind of like still on the pink side, but it has a very mauve, like rosy, purpley tint to it, which I think is really beautiful. And I just think it's very unique and a different type of look, and I love playing with it. And when I'm looking for more of a warm toned, you know, like bronzed look, then I actually mix these 2 colors together. So I mix Core de Rosa and Tiger Lily together when I'm looking for a more bronzed look, and it gives this very shimmery, orangey, brownish, tanned type of look to my face, and I love that look as well. Now, my favorite palette that I received in this PR box of all time is going to be this Chroma Glow Shimmer and Highlight palette, because I have, first of all, the packaging. When I opened this box and saw the packaging, I knew I was gonna love it, because I have really been into holographic things lately and like purples and blues, and I was hoping so badly that that's what it was gonna be, and it was. Sorry for the dirty mirror. Like I said, I've been using this like crazy, so it does look worn, but I actually am wearing some of the highlighters in this palette today, and I don't know if you guys can see, I obviously am going for a holographic purple theme today, so I actually combined Felicity and Zeal, so these 2 colors right here on my face today, and they're extremely shimmery. And I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but in person it definitely has like a holographic, almost like purplish, like bluish tint to it, but I think it's kind of hard to tell on camera. But as you guys can see, it is a very beautiful color, but these highlight colors are gorgeous, so I just use them together. And I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but yeah, you can see that that is like super holographic, And let me put it on my hand and see if you guys can see it that way. So yeah, it's super shimmery, super holographic, especially in person. You can really see the holographic colors a lot better. But I absolutely love this palette. And again, when I am going for a more warm toned look, then I just use these colors. I stick to this side more. So again, one thing that I really love about all of these palettes is that you can do so many different looks from them. It's not just warm tones or cool tones. There's actually a variety of both in here, so you can get a lot of different looks from using all three of these palettes. So let's go ahead and get into some of the other products that they sent me. So this is probably one of my favorite products that they have sent me. This one is still in the box because I actually got this in my first PR package, and they sent me another one, which I'm very, very happy about. But I can take it out and show you. This is a makeup brush cleaner. So what I really, really like about this makeup brush cleaner, first of all, packaging is great, as always with Sigma, and it has these little suction cup thingies. So what you do is you suction it to the inside of your sink so that it doesn't move, and then when you take off the top, it has these little kind of like bristle type thingies, which are kind of hard, so that you can really just scrub your brush on it. And one of the things that I really love about this is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's almost like there's a soap bar inside of there. So it has the brush shampoo already in there. So all you do is wet your brush and then you scrub it on top. So for example, this is one of the brushes that I'm going to be unboxing today that obviously you can see I've already got a lot of use out of, but you would just wet your brush and then you would just scrub it like this and dry it, rinse it out when you're done. This is an amazing, amazing brush cleaner, and it's so much faster than washing each brush one by one with your hand using like shampoo or like hand soap. So this is a must-have for me. I'm so happy that they sent this to me because it saves so much time and it cleans the brushes better too. They also did send me a couple of eye products, and like I said, I'm sorry, some of them look worn, they have makeup on them because I have been using them. So they sent me this mascara, which I really love and I am wearing today. And one thing that I like about this mascara, about the applicator, if you guys can see, it's sort of shaped in a way where your eyelashes, the way you're like in the shape of your eyelashes. So when you're putting it on, it's just much easier to apply. I also love that it dries really, really fast. And I also like that, as you guys can see, like my eyelashes don't look like super clumpy, but that also makes them look really full and voluminous and just very pretty and very bold. So I love this mascara. This is the Sinuosity mascara in just the color black. So super simple. So the next thing they sent me are two different eyeshadow primers. They're the exact same primer, but in different colors. And I absolutely love these. So the one that I use today is just their basic eyeshadow base primer in the color Persuade. So if you take it out of the packaging, I haven't tried the other color yet, but this one I really, really like because it kind of gives your skin a little bit of pigment already before you put on your eyeshadow. As you guys can see, it's like a little crayon. So I just put it on, rub it in with my fingers, and then, you know, bake that area like you usually do, and then apply my eyeshadow, and it works very, very well. Next, they did send me a liquid pen eyeliner, which these are my favorites nowadays. I used to use like the angled brush with like the little dip, and they did send me one of those in my first PR boxes, and it's nice, but it's just much easier for me, I feel, to apply eyeliner with a liquid pen eyeliner. I did use this one today, and if my eyeliner looks a little wonky, please forgive me. I haven't done eyeliner in a minute, but I do love this eyeliner pen. It goes on super, super pigmented. I will show you guys. And before I forget, it is in the color Wicked. So just Wicked and then black. I think it's just a Wicked is just a normal black color. So it's super pigmented, so you do need to be careful because if you mess up, which I did, it can be a little tricky to fix. But I love the packaging. I love the matte packaging, and let me just kind of give you guys an example. So it's super, super pointed and very detailed, so you can get a really good wing. And basically, let me see. This is me barely touching my skin. I'm not putting any pressure on. And then if you put pressure, it's obviously more pigmented. So it's super pigmented, and just like the mascara, it dries extremely fast. I was a little worried when I was first applying it because it went on so thick that I was afraid it was gonna move, but I mean, it stays pretty well. So I really like this. I love a good liquid pen eyeliner because they're just so much easier to apply. So the last couple things that we're going to be unboxing are all of these brushes. They did send me quite a few brushes in this box, which I'm so grateful for because I love makeup brushes and I just tend not to buy them even though I know I need them. So this is a godsend. So I will go through all of these, and like I said, I have not used a lot of the brushes though because they did send me so much and I just haven't had a chance to use them all yet. but I have used some of them. So the first one that I have gotten a lot of use out of is the F40 large angled contour brush. I mean, as you guys can see, it probably needs to be washed because I use it to contour every single day, but I love it. I think it provides a good contour line and it just applies the product effortlessly. It's not, you know, patchy or anything like that, and it just is extremely soft, very easy to clean, and I love it. The next brush by them that I've been using like crazy every single day is the F03 High Cheekbone Highlighter Brush, and I use this today to apply my makeup. I used to use a bigger highlighter brush that was kind of like angled, but I feel like this is so much easier to just apply to, like, you know, this little area on your cheek and not overdo it and just kind of keep it in one specific area, and I really love this brush. So if you're looking for a good highlighter brush, this is a great one. The next brush they sent me is the F35 Tapered Highlighter Brush. So it is another highlighter brush, but this one is meant for like subtle, small highlighting, I guess, like to reach like more precise, smaller areas. So I have not used this one yet, and I don't think I realized that this was a highlighting brush, or I would have already started using it, but I really like the way it feels. Like I said, all of their brushes are super, super good quality, high quality. The brushes are super soft. They're not like rough or like coarse to the skin, which I have used some brushes by other companies that are like that, and I don't like that feeling, especially since I have really dry skin. So this just feels really good on the skin and really nice. They also sent me the E55 Eye Shading Brush. So this brush is to apply eyeshadow evenly to your entire lid. So if you're trying to, you know, really pack that color onto your eyelid, then this is going to be a good brush for that. They also did send me the 4D HD Kabuki Brush. So this is for applying concealer, so under the eye area, to give it a really diffused airbrush type of look under the eye, and to cover like spots and crevices and scars and all that stuff. So it's just to get more detail under the eye and really get that coverage that you want. I have not used this one yet. I have been a little bit afraid to use it just because I haven't had really good experiences with concealer brushes in the past. I think because I have really dry skin, and I feel like every time I try to apply concealer with a brush, it just ends up looking patchy and cakey. But again, this one does feel really great quality. The bristles are really, really soft, so I would be very curious to see if this is different for me. So this is another concealer brush. It's the P87 Edge Precision Brush, and as you guys can see, it's a lot smaller than the first one I showed you, which I think actually might work better for me. I think this one is meant for more like small, let's see, medium to full coverage, but it's meant to apply to like small areas, and I think it would work really, really well. So, you know, like again, if you are somebody who is, you know, you use brushes for like everything that you apply and it works great for your skin, then I think this would be a really great one, because it's just really small and angled, and you could really get, you know, in the areas where, like, you know, when you apply concealer and it tends to like crease before you even finish your makeup, I feel like this would be a really good way to be able to get that and avoid that. So again, this is the P87 Edge Precision Brush. The last brush that they sent me is another Kabuki brush. It is the F80 Air Flat Kabuki Brush. I think this is to apply foundation. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I have not been a big fan of foundation brushes in the past, for the same reason that I have not been a big fan of concealer brushes. I feel like when I apply my foundation with a brush, it goes on kind of cakey, and I do still have peach fuzz on my face. I'm not somebody who has gone to that extreme to shave off my peach fuzz for better application. So I feel like when I use a brush, foundation kind of just gets stuck in my peach fuzz more than it does when I just use a beauty blender, which is something I swear by. It works so good for me, especially for my skin type. But again, I have not used this one, so maybe that would be different. And I think it's really just personal preference. I know that foundation brushes and kabuki brushes are a godsend for so many people, and I know people that use them and look extremely airbrushed and beautiful when they use it. Just for me personally, I haven't had the best experience using them, but I of course will be giving this a try at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So if you want to try this one out, again, this is the F80 Air Flat Kabuki Brush by Sigma. So that was the last of everything from the Sigma PR box. Real quick, I wanted to share with you guys, they did send me another little box from their sister company. I'm sure it's their sister company. It was created by Sigma. I'm not exactly sure how how to pronounce it. I think it's called Pract or Practic, I'm not sure. But this brand is also by Sigma. As you guys can see, their branding is more like purple, bright colors, which I think is really cool. So I'm just gonna quickly share with you guys what I got from them. This is another brush cleaning product that they sent me. So this one I think is really cool. I think it's gonna be awesome because you actually, if you guys can see, you attach it to your hand. So you pretty much slide it on and then you can, you know, wash your brushes that way. And then this one doesn't have like shampoo built into it like the other one does, but they did send me a little sample of the Sigmagic brush shampoo that you can use with it. So I believe they have a full-size like shampoo you can use and buy if you are going to be using these together. The next thing they sent me that I have not tried yet that I'm actually really excited to try is the Power Blender. So I like that this one is a lot smaller. So the beauty blender that I use currently is, you know, decent of average size, but I like that this one is really small, and if you guys can see, it's very structured. So I think it's meant to get more in like small areas, like when you are applying like concealer under the eyes, or maybe baking your eye area, or you know, baking under the eye area. So I'm really excited to try this. It feels like super good quality, and I just love that it's smaller so you can reach, you know, those smaller areas in your face. And then the last thing they did send me was the angled foundation brush. I did use this one, and I already told you guys just a couple seconds ago, I'm not a fan of foundation brushes. For me, they don't tend to work for me. I also am not big on using foundation. Like, I'm not wearing foundation right now. I'm wearing BB cream. I'm really just not a fan of wearing foundation every single day, so I don't get a lot of use out of foundation brushes, and when I do use them, like I said, I just feel like it just applies patchier and feels caked on my face. And I don't think it's the brush's fault. I think it's my skin type, because I've tried multiple different foundation brushes and I'm just not a fan. But if you are a fan, then I'm sure it would work great for you, because all of their other brushes that I've used I absolutely love. All right guys, that is all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed this unboxing. Like I said, this was my first ever PR boxing on my channel, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I really am loving these products, and I would never ever recommend anything to you guys that I thought, you know, was crap quality or not that great. It's just not my personality. I would never do that. So if you are looking for some good quality makeup that you can depend on, I would recommend Sigma Beauty. I am so impressed by their products, and they are such an amazing company. I know that makeup can be expensive, so I hope that my code can help you save some money. It will get you 30% off, so that is a pretty amazing deal. Again, it's just Angela S, and if you want to check out some of the products, I will link everything below that I talked about, as long as I can find it on the website, and I will put my affiliate link and my discount code down there so that you can get that discount on any products that you want. So if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!